Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. I would say this is a little unexpected here. We have the EZA details for Blue Kaioken Goku and LR Spirit Bomb Goku. We knew that they were coming, but I mean, this is just fast. Sure. I don't, like, I feel like there's still, damn, okay, I guess we're just gonna, so typically, right, like you get like one day to download every week, and then usually like, you know, Worldwide Download Celebration or Anniversary, like the big anniversary units or Worldwide Download Celebration units will have an extra day to download. Looks like they're going to do that with this as well. I feel like this data download might happen in like an hour here. I think these characters might be in game, like in the data download in an hour, and they're actually dropping right now. So, I mean, for part 2 of the anniversary, this does really bring things way together. If you guys watched my part 2 details video, I was very pessimistic because there was no EZAs shown, which you guys know I constantly say that's one of the most important things. So we do have EZAs here. Let's go ahead and take a look. The homie Goresh is here with the details. So we have Blue Kaioken Goku. Then we also have Spirit Bomb Goku. Now, both these guys fit the Spirit Bomb theme. People are very upset about this guy because he's probably going to be very unimpressive. Because remember, active skill conditions cannot change. So this is exactly the same after his EZA. And you can't basically do this right now. However, we do have a string of Tournament of Power characters that have the EZA coming up. So I think we should be getting several Tournament of Power celebrations this year. Physical Android 17, STR Jiren are two of the oldest. So it's like we could say, oh my god, why are they doing him now? But it's like they got to start with one of these Tournament of Power characters, dude. They're going to start dropping them a lot, right? So keep that in mind. It's like his active skill is definitely dead right now. But in 3 months, it might be good, right? We don't know. Hard to say for sure. All right, so let's take a look. So we have EZA Blue Kaioken Goku. Reps of Universe 7 or TOP, Key 3, 170%. Completely dead. Worthless. 159% attack and defense at the start of turn. Do we have stats here? Yeah, we do. His defense is not even really that high for an EZA TUR. His attack is... Oh my god. He has one of the highest attacks in the game. Does he have like a top 5 attack in the game? He might. His attack is so high. Guard, an additional that has a high chance to be a super for 5 turns if there's a Universal Survival Saga category ally attacking in the same turn. Okay. Again, this guy is not going to be good right now, but we'll see what's going to happen when the next Tournament of Power celebrations show up. Unlike Super 17 or something like that, or I guess like Fusion Zamasu, where it's like, you know, when they get help, they'll be good, but, you know, will it happen? This is going to happen. There's going to be more Tournament of Power stuff coming, and probably Universe 7 stuff coming, so... we want to keep in mind that he's probably going to be good in a couple of months if his kid is good. This is really good, though. Guard for the first 5 turns. Right now, the difficult content is, you know, like the first 5 turns. Like, a lot of these fights are wrapping up by turn 8 and stuff like that. Especially if you're using the 8th anniversary LRs, like, dude, these fights are fast, boy. Like, it's like that's the problem with the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. You're blazing through the fight so fast that they are a complete glass cannon. They have no defense, and they get railroaded by the really toughest bosses, in my experience, besides when you're, in their standby with them. Typically, they're not building up their defense enough. It is tough. So this type of guard is really good. But I mean, the 10% attack and defense per attack received up to a max of 59%. Sure, but with just 159% right there, and then this, I mean, his defense is still going to be very low. 59% attack when performing a super attack. Another 59% attack, super effective against all types when performing super attack if HP is 59% or below. Greatly stack attack, and then only raise defense for 1 turn. His defense is very low. I feel like he's pretty much... okay, so this character is still just like the Spirit Bomb is his value. Like that, he's exactly the same. If they really wanted to make this guy good, they would have let him greatly stack attack and greatly stack defense. So that way, by the time your guard runs out, his defense is starting to get to a reasonable level, and he'd at least be able to tank normals very effectively. I don't know. I feel like this is going to be a character I hate. Even, we get like insane tournament of power celebrations and stuff like that. I probably, this is not a unit I'm going to like. I do like the guard for the first 5 turns is strong. That is very handy. That could be useful in a lot of content. Burst mode, battlefield, super battle road stages, EZAs, like that's handy, but no, I don't. It's just the design. They kept this guy's design the same, which is built around this. You're meant to nuke with this guy, but currently you can't do it. Again, I see the vision of easing him in this celebration because number one, he fits the Spirit Bomb theme, and all these tournament of power characters have to EZA like coming up soon anyway. So I get it, but yeah, I don't know. In order to make this guy crazy, again, if he was greatly stacking defense right here, I think that's probably all they had to do. I mean, he would die to super attacks after his guard wears off, but I think that would be balanced, right? I think that was the one change. His defense, dude, his defense is going to be too low. Like, his defensive stat for an EZA TUR, I feel like is not that crazy. I feel like that's low. And maybe if he was getting, like, I don't know, like 59% attack and defense on super attack for another multiplicative buff, that could really help. Spirit Bomb, right? Not right now, but later on, we'll see. He could be good. All right, now this guy is huge. Dude, this guy is so important. Okay, so people will look at this and go, oh my god, another Super Saiyan Goku. That's not the point. The point is stuff like this. This guy is on different categories from Tech Carnival Goku and STR Carnival Goku, right? Like, these characters have got a lot of different categories. This guy on Power of Wishes, Final Trump Card, like, he's on some of these major anniversary teams right now, and those teams need help. And these anniversary LRs are feasting off of having a lot of orbs. So this guy being a Rainbow Orb Changer is huge. Now, one thing is I hope they build out his kit, but don't worry about this garbage right here. Like, you could just leave this the same. Doesn't, like, you just completely build around. Like, don't worry about this. Like, let that sit there and build other stuff around the character. All right, let's see. So again, this is important. Blue Kaioken, we'll see once. He's not going to be crazy now no matter what. But later on, he could be. This is what matters right here. Okay. Super Saiyan's category key for 150% of stats. 159% attack and defense at the start of turn. He randomly changes type of key sphere to rainbow key sphere, okay. 2 key in addition when collecting rainbow key sphere, sure. 10% attack and defense per key sphere obtained. And then 7% attack and defense per key sphere obtained per Super Saiyan category ally attacking in the same turn other than this character. So they gave him defense for that ability. And they bumped him from 7% per key sphere obtained to 10%. That doesn't seem that crazy. Okay. I mean, he went from 59% attack and even started turn to 159%, which is still good. Okay. Chance to perform a crit and damage reduction by 7% per rainbow key sphere obtained. Okay. So this is Dokkan Fest Path to Power Kid Goku right here. It's the same thing. Okay, that is quite good. I'm not sure if you guys have used Kid Goku a lot, but he does tend to handle things pretty good. Now this Goku is not gonna have the extra crazy ability that Kid Goku has, which was the the damage reduction and crit support to the entire rotation. That does seem good. What are his super attack effects? So, greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn, colossal damage, and then, greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn, meg colossal damage, lowers attack and defense, and seals. So they gave him attack right here, and then they gave him attack and defense right here. I think he's good. I think he's decent. I'll want to see like what some of these stats are looking like, but this guy is like a floater on like the 8th anniversary teams. I feel like he should be fairly capable. I feel like the in LR God Goku might be a little bit better than this guy, but I feel like this guy probably is not too far behind that. The thing is that God Goku has dodge, which is just going to be stronger than just like minuscule amounts of damage reduction like this, right? So it's like you could rock your God Goku, and a lot of the times he'll be able to tank some normals, and then the big super attack's coming, but we dodge it, right? This Goku's going to have to eat it, but he's got that rainbow orb changing. I feel like they could have given him a little bit more, but I feel like this guy will probably look a lot better in game. Him being a rainbow orb changer, and then he didn't have the attack, like this buff, this defensive buff was not on his 18 key previously. So we have that, all this extra, this right here, and then the damage reduction. I think that this guy should be pretty good. This guy should fulfill the role he needs to, which is a very handy option for Power of Wishes, as well as Final Trump Card. Those are teams that we needed help for. Okay, interesting. So these are the Part 2 EZAs right here. A lot of people are very upset about the 8th anniversary so far, but people are mostly just blowing smoke out of their ass. Sorry. The actual events and stuff like that are not that much different from the 7th anniversary. It's really not. Like, if you compare things 1-to-1, it's not that much different besides, like, we have the Shadow Dragon event for Part 2, whereas we had, like, 2 red zones in Part 2 last year. So the 2 red zones was... it is funny. We had 2 red zones, but it was 4 stages, and then this year we had 3 stages of the Shadow Dragon thing. So we're missing 1 stage. And then in Part 1, we had the Spirit Bomb event as well as the Shadow Dragon event. So again, it's like, if you actually, like, don't just cry and, like, look at stuff, you'll see that it's pretty close. The one big advantage the 7th anniversary had was the legendary event missions was huge. But I think we're about to get a burst mode for 8th anniversary, right? With the anime openings and stuff like that. So we'll see. Right now, the 8th anniversary is on track, to at least match the 7th anniversary. But I said this earlier today. I think it's going to be really tough for the 8th anniversary to keep par with the 7th anniversary at the end with the 2 Dokkan Fest LR EZAs in Part 3 and Part 4. Like, in order for the 8th anniversary to maintain distance, they gotta come with STR Vegito and LR Buhan, right? Like, it's gotta be that type of character. And then, like, number 1 Vegeta, right? Like, they have to come with very big time, like, LR EZAs in order to match what the 7th anniversary is like. Again, people are crying so much, but, like, they don't actually, like, look at the evidence, at the facts, at the celebration info. You could see that nearly everything is very similar to the 7th anniversary. If you think this celebration sucks and is dry, that's valid, but that means you think the same thing about the 7th anniversary, too. Like, you can't say this celebration is hugely terrible, unless you're just talking about you specifically hate the characters. I think that makes sense. But, like, if you're talking about content... This isn't that far away from the 7th anniversary. It's not. It's not. You're literally just making it up. So keep that in mind. I think Blue Kaioken Goku, again, I think he's going to be... Like, right now, you're getting no play out of this guy. After some Tournament of Power stuff would drop, this guy would be what he was before, which is just you nuke with the Spirit Bomb. Not my type of unit. Hell no. This guy seems pretty good. Spirit Bomb Reserve Goku. I think this guy's going to fulfill the role he needs to fulfill. So that'll be good. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.